I don't know how many of you guys watch hockey, specifically like the Sharks or whatever, but the Tampa Bay Lightning have defeated the Montreal Canadiens in the 2021 Stanley Cup Final, beating them in 5 games, 4-1. And they are, in fact, your back-to-back champions. This is quite big for Tampa because they could say they were not part of not just one, but 2 years, 2 championship years, 2 years that were shortened and affected because of when everything pushed back to July and August and September. They, of course, went on to go to the Cup and win against the Dallas Stars. And the following year was shortened to 56 games. It was the whole entire NHL was realigned for a year. They were in the Central Division. They went on that. They faced off against their own regular division rival, the Montreal Canadiens, in the Stanley Cup final. And they defeated them in 5 games. This is quite a run for the Lightning. Andrei Vasilevsky won the Conn Smythe. Victor Hedman won the year prior to that. But first off, I gotta say kudos to the Montreal Canadiens. I mean, you got here with your interim coach. You were sleeping. You basically sleepwalk your way through the playoffs. You shocked everyone and came back down 3-1 against the Maple Leafs. Then you swept the Winnipeg Jets, and then you upsetted the Vegas Golden Knights in the semifinal to make it here, to make it to your first cup in 28 years. I understand it was a very, very tough season, especially considering that Canada, the only reason why this was even conference like this was because of Canada. It was very, very tough. But you know what? They found a way to do it. And they managed to say that, listen, they did not win the cup, but to say they got it here in those circumstances is a hell of an accomplishment. Yes, one could also argue that the North was not as hard as, let's say, the Central or especially the East, when the team like the Flyers that actually had a better record than the Canadiens missed out in the playoffs. But it is what it is, and the Canadiens took advantage of this opportunity and they made it to the cup. So they might not have won, but they made it there, and that's a hell of an accomplishment that we should give them credit for. And yeah, I'm sorry for Justin Trudeau that Joe Biden won your bet with you. But hey, at least your team, your childhood team, made it there. That's all that matters. And for Canada, I'm happy for them that they now can say that they did have a finalist for the Stanley Cup. And, you know, the Canadiens were the last team in Canada to win the Stanley Cup in 1993 over the Los Angeles Kings. And as for John Cooper, the head coach of the Tampa Bay Lightning, man, this guy is an outstanding head coach. He's earned his plaque in Toronto in the Hall of Fame when he retires. Steven Stamkos has earned a spot. Victor Hedman has earned a spot. You could argue Nikita Kucherov has earned a spot. Vasilevsky is on his way there. Many others. All the GMs and everyone else has been a part of it. Congratulations, your cups again. You won the championship again. Pat Maroon, first player in almost like 50, 60 years to win 3 in a row with separate teams. Hats off to you, man. That's an amazing accomplishment to say that you're part of history. Not many guys can say they've won 1 cup. Not many guys, even less guys, say they've won 2 cups, let alone in a row. And there's even less people that say they've won 3. There's not many people that could say they won 3 in a row. To be on that highest stage and win the ultimate honor in your sport for your team 3 years in a row is an accomplishment. The fact that your name will be stitched, it will be a part of history for many years to come. You are a part of the game, and I congratulate you everything, Pat Maroon. And I want to give a shout out to the Canadiens players. Carey Price is amazing. What more can I say? He's an outstanding goalie. The defense wasn't as great. I mean, but Shea Weber, the captain of the team, Eric Sauls on his last years, Corey Perry, sad to be on the losing end in the Stanley Cup back-to-back years against the Lightning. But he's a future Hall of Famer too. He still is going to be in Toronto one day. It's still just an amazing, crazy thing. But the biggest thing that's going to really stick out to me that this is the last game that NBC will cover for hockey. Because for many years, NBC, well, Comcast versus Outdoor Life Network, that was known as the premier destination for the NHL. you were the biggest show in town for this entire network. Even though you had, the Super Bowl and Sunday Night Football, and you had like the horse racing. At the end of the day, NBC, if you were to ask them what their main sport was, it was the NHL. I mean, Fox has baseball and football, and CBS has some football and some collegiate, and Fox and then ABC is basically shared with with ESPN, with NBA. It's shared with Turner. The sad thing is, even though I'm interested to see how it's going to play out with ESPN and Turner, TNT, TBS. The thing I worry about with the sport is that it's going to attract less viewership, because remember, ESPN covers a lot of sports already. They cover the MLB, they cover the NHL, they cover the NBA, they cover everything, and now they're covering this. Now they're covering hockey. I think there's going to be an emphasis on ESPN Plus, and for Turner, I think they're emphasizing HBO Max for this opportunity. I think they really want to I think they want to compete with Hulu and Disney with the live sports field, and I think they see HBO Max as an opportunity for that. But at the same time, you're still giving it less presence over basketball and baseball. And even though this is a good deal financially for the NHL, it's not going to like Fox or anything. Fox would have been perfect for this, because you could do it on your regional networks. You could try to do it on FS1. Not your regional networks, Sinclair owns them. But this would have been perfect. But at the same time, it is what it is. I'm interested to see how it goes, and I do wish them the best of luck. I do wonder where Liam McHugh is going to end up. I do wonder where Pierre Maguire is going to end up. It is what we'll see what happens. I know they're going to get good jobs. They've earned it. They've done a great job to this sport. But it is a little sad that it's going to end like this. I mean, and the fact that ending it all is kind of sad. I just hope that the other channels do it justice like NBC has. I mean, they had a good run, maybe not a great one, but definitely a really good run. And they helped this sport out. And let's see how it is when the Seattle Kraken come in. Let's see if they can maybe they can think about expanding the playoffs. I didn't watch it. I'm a Sharks fan. Well, that's okay. Don't worry. There were no West teams this year. It was just 2 East teams. But all in all, that's all I have to say, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon. And NBC, hell of a run. Hope you get even better. And, I wish you the best of luck, Disney and Turner. Anyway, guys, make sure you to like this video if you haven't already. Please subscribe to Zenny62 Media and hit the notification bell to turn on for new videos as soon as possible. Take care, guys, and congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning for being the 2021 Stanley Cup champions. 3-time champions, back-to-back years. Hell of an accomplishment. Always will know in the history books. Congratulations, guy, and peace out.